Hello, everyone. We are here for, I guess, as Simon says, kind of like stream doing this live thing. So yeah, I'm here with Tiftifbee and whoever else may wish to join.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about Danganronpa today. Since it's the
Yeah,
15th anniversary, which is honestly really impressive.
it's just flown by, really.
And yeah, I'm dressed as Nagito, though I don't have his hair, but I'm Nagito today.
Nagito
uh,
pre his illness, we're gonna call it.
Sure, we'll go with that. um, I am blind, so it's a little hard for me to look in the camera and all that. So, yeah, if I'm not looking at it or if I'm looking at down at like chat or something, that's why. I can't see where the camera is because I'm blind. I'll do my best to look at it though. Um, Fortunately, my head's probably blocking him right now, but I don't know if
It'll be
it's
fine.
quite in this angle, but I do have Nagito figures up on my bed shelf. And my bed's kind of a mess. Whoops. I'm sorry, my room's a mess today. I was kind of, doing this last minute because my own and lesson got canceled, and I was gonna do that instead of Danganronpa 1 today. So yeah, it's fine. you know, I still wanted to, talk Danganronpa today because of the anniversary. So yeah, we are here for that, and hopefully you guys will
Yay.
enjoy. And also, hopefully the stream's working and you guys can like hear us okay and stuff. Tifa, does it look good on your end?
Yeah, looks fine to me.
Okay, cool. So yeah, hopefully you guys can see me and hear us and all that. Okay. I'm actually using the camera today. You can't see Tifa because she doesn't use a camera.
Yeah, I'm just an embodied spirit.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, if anyone in the Discord is around and wants to hop into the Discord chat, you may. Tifa, you want to drop the Discord for me?
Yeah,
We'll see if speech chat is working. There we go.
let's
Well,
try that
it
again.
sort of worked. It's here. I can do it probably. Um,
There we go.
yeah, there you go. Yeah. So come by the Discord if you're in there and you want to join us in the chat. You may. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Can you hear that, Tifa, or not?
I can hear you.
The when it was saying
Yeah,
reading the
I
chat. Could
heard
you hear
it.
it? Oh, okay, good.
Yep.
I'm glad that's working properly then. Okay, yay. Technical things are technology is working today.
Yay!
Yay, indeed. Um,
There's hope from the despair.
yes. Yeah, so let's talk about Danganronpa then. Um, yeah, 15 years is awesome. I only started playing it like 6 years ago, so just before the 10th anniversary.
Gosh.
Or, I mean, I started playing it in the 10th anniversary because that's like when I got the games, but I like learned about it and started watching it like a year before that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Um, which I can talk more about if you like.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so I got into Danganronpa thanks to our friend Minnie. Not sure if they're here, but if you want to drop them a shout out. um, will you remember the command for that? You know what? I can probably do it. Um, also, oh, there you go. Thank you. You can shout out yourself too if you want. um, but yeah, so Minnie was part of how I got into Danganronpa. My brother was the other part. Um, yeah, check out Tifa. um, yeah, so my brother like told me about it. And I was like looking around to find it and stuff, and Minnie was also talking about it, and like, oh yeah, if you want to watch it, you can check out Luca Jin, really good Let's Plays of it, and it's kind of like that murder mystery, kind of like Ace Attorney almost type of game. It's a lot different from Ace Attorney, but I mean, I was a big Ace Attorney fan and thought I would be interested in it because I like those kind of games. And I started watching it with my brother. We watched through the first game together. And then I kind of didn't want to wait for him anymore and just ran off on the second and third games because I got too into it.
Fair enough.
And just like went like binging through the whole series, which is very, very long and took I think it took me a few months to get through it all, but I just like went through it. I couldn't stop. um, and then cuz like usually if it's a game I can maybe play, I'd like actually like would prefer to play it myself and not really watch streams of it, um but I was only playing like games on the Switch or Nintendo systems. And I was like, well, it's been out for ages on all these other systems, PlayStation and Steam and all that. Um, I'm like, okay, it's like probably never gonna come to a Nintendo system or a system I can use or anything like that. I'll just, it seems cool. Like my brother wanted to watch it with me, and I'll just watch it and get into the series. It's never gonna be on Nintendo stuff. And then like a few months after I get finished it, a few months later, the Nintendo Direct comes along. It's like, oh, Danganronpa coming to Switch. I'm like, oh, I can finally play this. I can play this. And oh man, I was really excited about it. So of course I, grabbed the games and started playing through them and played them to death. I still play them to death. um, which is ironic, which is funny because it's a killing game. um, yeah. I actually played the second game first because that one was my favorite at the time, and Nagito is one of my favorite characters. Yay, Nagito!
Very fair.
And yeah, I did watch V3 when I watched all the games, but I needed a bit to process that one and for it to become my favorite.
Very fair.
Yeah, it gets better after playing it a few times and coming to terms with the terrible ending. I don't mind the ending as much now. But yeah, I played the second game first instead of the first game because I wanted to just jump into Nagito, and I liked that game more than the first game. um, of course, Steve is in the second and third games.
Of course.
Well, 2 and V3, yeah. Um, and then, we have Danganronpa 2x2 coming out now soon. Like,
Woo!
the demo is out in Japan today, so if you guys are in Japan, you can go play it. Or it was yesterday. I don't know if it's still there. um, yeah. I am very excited for 2x2, obviously. That was a pretty awesome announcement when we got that a few months ago. Um, and very awesome announcement. I'm excited for 2x2. I would talk about it, but I haven't seen any news for it yet from the big event and demo that's happening for the anniversary. Yeah, I'm hoping we get new info soon.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, that's kind of like how some of my journey with Danganronpa. I can go more in depth into some of it later, but how about you?
Um, I technically first heard of Danganronpa because one of a channel I watched called Anime America basically had like a countdown of like worst of the year, and the actual anime adaptation of the first game came out. So I was like, okay, this seems intriguing.
Oh yes, I did watch those as well, both that anime and the ending of Hope's Peak anime and the Ultra Despair Girls game, but probably won't talk about that as much.
That's very fair. But yeah, I basically decided to look up what Danganronpa really was, and found out it was a video game. I was like, okay, this seems interesting. Too bad I can't play it because I didn't have a PSP or PSP Vita at the time.
Okay, so when did you like first hear about it, like year wise? Me, it was like
Oh,
2009.
I want to
Not
say
2009. 2019. My bad. Drill.
yeah, I've been subscribing for a few years now. But yeah, that was basically really how I first got into Danganronpa before I could actually play it for the first time, was when it came out on the Switch.
Yes,
So I
yes, the
was pretty
Switch.
much a greenhorn going into that.
Yeah, the Switch when it came out for the 10th anniversary in 2020 was when I
Hmm.
got into it as well.
Yeah.
For playing it. But I found it like
Honestly,
just before that in 2019. So yeah.
yeah.
Do you know what year you found it on that
I
Anime America thing?
think it was probably around 2000, probably around the time the actual anime was out in English, I think.
Oh, that
Thinking
makes
about it's
sense.
either between 2012, 2013, right about that time,
Okay,
maybe.
nice.
All I know is that
So,
it popped up as like one of the like best potential but really disappointing or something like that, because obviously if they cut quite a bit of the actual game story out.
they did, but it's not that bad. I mean, they do have a lot of different cast choices as well.
Fair.
So that's due to a different company dubbing it from the games.
Yeah.
So Steve is unfortunately not in the anime as Fumihiko. um, Aaron Desmick is.
Honestly, a shame.
Yeah. Uh, but a nice little fact about the anime is that Bryce Papenbrook is like who's in the anime and the games. He's the only actor to be in like every Danganronpa thing, like iteration.
Wow.
Yeah, due to ultimate hope, as he puts it.
Yep. I actually have a Nagito figure in my room, as well as a Chiaki figure as well.
Awesome. Yes, I have Nagito figures as well, but since they're, I don't think the camera is showing them. They're kind of behind my head. uh,
They're there, but you just can't see them. They're like John Cena.
yeah, yeah, they're too close to this side. I could grab them if you guys want to see them. I have
I mean, it can't hurt.
I have Kokichi, I have Nagito, and I have the 10th anniversary Nagito.
That is honestly cool. That's the one you got signed by Bryce, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, here, let me see if I can show it. I'll try to get them over to the camera, guys. But yeah, Drill, we do have the VC open if you want to join us in chatting.
Yeah, hop on in.
Yeah, you can see more of my costume while I'm standing up here.
Honestly, that looks really comfy.
Honestly, yes. Yeah, Nagito's coat is like super, super comfy. Not gonna lie. So this one's still in the box because I didn't actually open it. Let's see if I can show him. Okay, fair enough. I just have the option available for anybody. But yeah, this is Nagito, the 10th anniversary one. It has Bryce's signature on it. And I believe it says Shining Beacon of Hope. To you, Simon. I'm not sure how well it's coming across on the camera.
Yeah, though. I can just about make it out.
Maybe that's a little better with the light. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah. I got this one. He's still in the package. This is it's got his anniversary look with the white coat and the white fancy suit coat and the black suit. So not the outfit I'm wearing.
Interesting.
Yes, very interesting. And then I have my other boys here. We got Nagito and Kokichi.
Look at that sweet little innocent face.
Yeah. These are the, I'm not sure which one Kokichi is, but Nagito is the pop-up parade one. In fact, or the Good Smile one. I think they both are. Like, Good Smile, pop-up parade, whatever. So, yeah. We got my favorites here. Leave them here and put them away later.
Yeah.
We can join for the stream, sort of. Yeah, obviously I can't show Tifa's figures or Chiaki, but it is a cool Chiaki.
Yeah, I believe it's supposed to be based on Monomi. So she's got like the white and the pink hoodie.
Yeah. That is.
We'll say the new Junko figure looks really cool, I must admit.
Yeah, they have a new 15th anniversary one, right?
Yes, because it's got like references to some of the executions. I think Monokuma's on it, obviously. Yeah, Monomi is on it.
Indeed. I was meaning to play Danganronpa music today for the stream, but we were a little rushed for time with setting up, so I kind of left that out. It's fine though.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys don't mind a quiet stream today. Just a chill one, really. Yeah, let's see. What else can we chat about?
I have to say, several of the characters when I first played really grabbed my attention. Like Sakura, Kyoko.
Oh yeah, totally.
They're two that really stuck out to me most, especially Sakura.
Both great characters. I do love Kyoko as well. But of course, my favorite for the first game is Chihiro.
Of course, he's a sweetheart. He's a precious being.
Yes, he's adorable. I don't have anything for Chihiro, but I did get like the Danganronpa Decadence like collector's edition, so I have like the poster and stuff from that. which has I won't show it because I'm not sure where it is at the moment, honestly. But um, the poster has Kyoko, Nagito, and Shuichi on it.
Best detectives.
Yes. But yeah, I guess you could kind of call Nagito a detective.
It's just that he's a bit unpredictable kind of detective.
He is. I'll be very interested to see what they do with him for 2x2.
Agreed.
Yeah, which I do have like a bunch of theories for that game, which I have talked about on here before. uh, um, but yeah, like I was saying, like V3 is my favorite of the games, or at least it is now. Danganronpa 2 was at first, but like Kokichi, who's amazing, and uh, the story with Shuichi and all that. Like I like it like a lot better now. Shuichi being my favorite protagonist of the games. um, and like like playing through V3 and stuff, it was helping me with like my whole like trans journey and stuff. Helping me like find my name of Simon with getting into Kokichi and just like realizing, like Kokichi and all his lies, like it's like, yeah, like kind of living a lie and it's not that great, and playing Danganronpa kind of helped me come to like terms with that stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think my favorite out of all the main tasks is I'm kind of torn between 2 and V3. V3 because obviously they tried to do something different. Some of it worked, some of it didn't. But
Yeah.
I gotta say, when it comes to like the more like heart tugging, heartstring pulling one, I'm gonna have to give it to 2 because some of the scenes and the executions are just so heartbreaking.
Oh, totally. I do still love 2 a lot. It's just like free is a little, or V3 is a little more personal for me now, so it's kind of like jumped up
Mm.
there. um, and of course Kokichi, because
Hmm.
he's the best. But Nagito and Fuyuhiko are also my faves, and they're great too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys in chat, if you want to chime in with like your favorite characters or stuff you want to say about the games, by all means.
I will say, having played, well, done streams of you and Minnie on DR2, I still fucking hate Teru Teru.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I hope, I hope to God he's the first victim in 2x2.
honestly, who doesn't hate him? But he could be a
Like,
victim. Yeah. Uh, one of my theories that um kind of goes along with like how a lot of the English cast plays different characters in the different games, and like some of them have like done killing, some of them have been the victim, some of them like survive. Like I kind of feel that if they've killed or been a victim in one of the other games, they'll like kind of like do the thing they haven't done yet. So I mean, Todd Havercorn, who does Terry Terry, who has been a victim in like, or not a victim, he's been the Blackened, the killer in like 2 games. So maybe he could be a victim, or maybe he'd survive. um, Unfortunately for Furihiko, that probably means he's gonna end up as a killer this time.
honestly,
um,
I wouldn't be too upset about it. I want to see Steve bring out that darker side of
oh yeah,
Fuyuhiko.
honestly, it would be cool to see Steve as a killer and like to see like a like just like how I'm sure he would like put his screams and stuff to use with that, as well as like an execution scene for him. That'd be pretty damn cool. But I don't want it to be near the start of the game, which I probably would predict it would happen towards the start of the game. Because I want Fujihiko as long as possible if he's not a survivor again.
Very fair.
You know?
Very fair. Very fair.
Yeah, the theory I have for that also kind of would probably make Chiaki the first victim if she even exists in this game at all. Since
Spoiler alert.
yeah, again, spoiler alerts. This is probably all going to be spoilers. Let's face it. Because yeah, like, yeah. So spoilers for like Survivor's ending of the games and stuff. The first game, Byakuya is a survivor, and in Danganronpa 2, he's the first victim, and obviously the same actor for the same character. In Danganronpa 2, Hajime, who's the main character, survives, but Rantaro, in V3 is the first victim, who both are voiced by Johnny Young Bosk. Also very amazing, by the way. For V3, if it follows that pattern, the only voice actor who is a survivor who is in Danganronpa 2 is Chiaki's actor, who's Himiko. Okay, Drill.
Yeah, no worries.
Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening to us. Just chatting. Yeah. But yeah, Himiko, out of the survivors, is the only one to have a voice actor in Danganronpa 2, which would probably put her on the chopping block for this time, for the first victim.
Rest in pieces.
I'm very sorry about my theories. I like Chiaki a lot. But that's
to be honest,
sorry,
anything could happen.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of think it's gonna be more in the real world Jabberwock Island. Possibly a continuation of like the story after Free, or maybe they'll like veer off from Free. But if it is in the real world, Chiaki doesn't exist there. So
yeah, true.
That would also go to the she's the first victim theory, because that could like, if she dies in there, then that could wake them all up to the real world, and then, you know, shenanigans could happen and all that. I have seen a lot of other theories that like the boat pictures we've seen for the little bits that we have of Danganronpa 2x2 is actually part of the real world. So I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
I also would like Nagito to be like a dual protagonist with Hajime, which could be part of the 2x2 title if we have like two protagonists. Because Nagito is my favorite DR2 character. Fujihiko's probably my second favorite one. So I want Nagito as protagonist again. Like that little bit we get of him in the funhouse. And I also think that the point the stories could like split to make Danganronpa 2x2 happen, like the one event that like changes the story for the new story is like the part in chapter 1 where Nagito has like the chopsticks and he uses his luck to get cleaning duty. Like if he didn't get cleaning duty, what would like that would like change everything. So that's what I think is what they'll change, is him not getting cleaning duty. But the new storyline could start like before that in the prologue, but that's just my theories. I hope you guys find them interesting. I've been thinking a lot about the new game since we first heard about it. Um, and I really want more information on it. um, do you have any theories or thoughts on 2x2 Diva?
Oh, I don't know. Ooh,
I mean, it is all speculation right now because we don't
it
really have
is, it
much.
is, it is. I kind of want to see Pecco as a survivor.
Oh, yes. Pekka would be a
Most
great
because I
survivor.
want to, most because I kind of want to see what would happen to her if something had happened to Fuyuhiko.
Indeed.
She'd probably have to find a way. She'd basically have to find a new reason to live, essentially.
Oh, totally.
Let's face it, her young master, spoiler alert, she was basically trained from when she was a kid to protect him. And if something had happened to him, she'd feel like she failed him.
Yeah, it would definitely be a good to see more of her character arc since we didn't get a lot of time with her in the base game.
Indeed, indeed. That being said, I'd like to see what happened if she was a victim. How would
Yeah.
Fuyuhiko react to that?
That could definitely be interesting too. It could go either way with her, really. um,
Of course, if either of those, if either him being a killer, her being a survivor, or her being a victim will work, I think Steve's going to knock it out the park regardless of how Fuyuhiko acts.
oh, come on. He
If
always knocks it
if
out of the park.
if he gets asked to come back.
Yes, of course. There is that detail. I hope they all come back.
Me
We do,
too. Me too.
we do know all the Japanese cast except for Monokuma and Monami, who passed away, will be coming back.
Yeah. Obviously, they're going to get new voice actors for them.
Yes. Which they may have revealed yesterday at the event. I'm not entirely sure. I know they were like doing casting for them. Um. Yeah. Hopefully, all the English cast comes back. We did hear Bryce
Here we go.
Papenbrook and Monokuma in the trailer.
Okay. Looks like for Monokuma, they got Wasabi Mizuta to play him.
Mm-hmm.
As for Monomi, her voice actress, there's nothing there yet. I
Okay.
don't think they revealed that yet.
They're probably still casting her then.
Could be. Could be.
Cause yeah, unfortunately with Monokuma, they did have to recast him for V Free as well, and then that actor also passed away. So
Yeah.
they had to get a new actor for Monokuma again. Um, but yeah, for English, we did see Bryce Papenbrook and Brian Beacock in the trailer, so they're definitely back. um, um, as for everybody else, that remains to be seen. But Bryce Papenbrook can keep his in every single iteration status due to Ultimate Hope. um, yeah, not even Brian Beacock's Monokuma is in every iteration because in the anime, Greg Ayers plays Monokuma, who I have met and have his autograph too.
Very cool.
Yes, he is very cool. So yeah. Let's see, how are we doing here? I can keep going for a while. Sorry about my throat and coughing a bit. I am still getting over a cold or something. uh, my voice is a lot better than it was, but it's been pretty rough the last like week or so, which is why we haven't been doing streams. um, so yeah, getting back to it today. As for Danganronpa streams, we should be back with Danganronpa 2 on Saturday and hopefully the finale of Danganronpa 1 on Sunday. So, come check that out when that happens. Yeah, if anyone in chat has any questions they want to ask, like Danganronpa themed or any otherwise, ask away in chat. Feel free to tell us your thoughts on Danganronpa as well, or favorite characters or stuff, or least favorite characters. I would actually probably be Korekio. He's not great.
Yeah.
That guy's creepy. um, yeah. Since Nagito is one of my favorite characters, I do like parts of Ultra Despair Girls, but that game's bad.
Ugh.
It's yeah, we're not gonna talk about that much. But I do like what they do with Nagito and Ultra Despair Girls, and like his like despair look and all that as servant. Um, that I do like. um, but yeah, I've only been into the series for like 6 years, and oh man, it's that's been a big impact, and it's like my favorite game series now.
Yeah.
um, but it's definitely good to play that during like all the craziness that was going on in the world and everything. um,
Indeed.
when it came to Switch in 2020. Um, because oh boy, some of those parts of the game is rough. Hopefully, I'll be able to like play them okay on the Steam version and continue the streams. But I'm not looking forward to Logic Dive. I hate Logic Dive,
Ooh.
which is like another reason why V3 is probably more my favorite over 2 is that the mini games are a lot easier to play in V3. um, Danganronpa 2's mini games are very hard to see and they're not really that much fun. Since they're mechanically also kind of bad. I mean, they're like, they have a little more to them than the mini games that are in Danganronpa 1, but the Danganronpa 2 mini games aren't great. Specifically, Logic Dive and the Hangman's Gambit. Ugh. Those are not fun.
Oof.
Yes, we'll be seeing how I do with Hangman's Gambit in the next Danganronpa stream, probably. um, Logic Dive, that's like a chapter away, so we'll see how that goes when we get there. Um, but yeah, the V3 minigames are like way easier. I much prefer Psyche Taxi. and that version of Hangman's Gambit, it's also easier.
Yeah.
Um, how about you, Tifa? How do you like playing the games like as far as playing it goes?
Say it's definitely one of the few more unique game series I've played. I've also played stuff. Also, I've also played Ace Attorney. I want to say some games like Professor Layton. Uh, it's basically like one of those games where like everyone is your favorite. Everyone is like at least someone's favorite character.
Yeah, that's true.
They're all done so uniquely well. Like you know who is who, what their skills are, and most of the time you find yourself rooting for them and getting your heart broken at the same time.
Very true.
Let's
Very
face
true.
it. Let's take Kikichi for example. I generally didn't like him at the start because there was something about, I was like, something's not adding up with you. You're way too tricksy, way too smug for a reason. When I got to, I think it's case 4, I was like, okay, that is messed up, dude. You took it way too far. And obviously, the case after that, when you find out why he is the way he is, you're like, son of a bitch got me to care for him. But
Yeah.
that's mostly all in part to Steve's performance.
Oh, totally. But yeah, I think most people have that reaction to Kokichi, that they don't really like him until the final like 2 cases, when you see, when he gets to like shine more and you see like why he is the way he is. But and you get like his whole story that, you know, he's actually trying to help them and he's not really all that bad or evil. He's just pretending to be, with like, you know, the mask that he wears. Me, on the other hand, since I love the villains, I fell in love with him from the start.
Elsa freaking praise.
Because, you know, he's so fun, and Steve's voice and all that. And yeah, I like, yeah, Kichu was my favorite character.
I could tell you were having fun voicing his lines when we were doing the demo. Especially when he says, hey, do robots have dicks? I'm like, what? It just took me by so much surprise. Like, did he just... He did, didn't he?
Yes, Kokichi is a lot of fun. So yeah, I loved Kokichi from the start just because I love the villain, like, anti-hero characters, and I find them a lot of fun, even though everybody probably hated him until, like, the end of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, though, to be fair, as much as I like Kokichi, the Gonta stuff is heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And of course, like, Nagito, who's like the villain antagonist character of the second game, also was my favorite character from the beginning. But I had a much different opinion of Nagito until I got through the game.
Really?
Yeah, okay, so yeah, okay, I could share that. So you know how I'm like I'm very, very well able to like recognize voices and stuff. And I knew right away, of course, that Nagito had the same voice actor as Makoto, Bryce Papenbrook.
Yeah.
Now, I also was able to figure out, like, by poking around at it and just, like, it made sense. Oh, yes. Triple kill bait. That's the thing. But yeah, so I knew very early on, of course, I recognized right away, of course, Nagito and Makoto shared a voice actor. I also figured out pretty early on that you can anagram Nagito Komaeda to basically in English say, I'm Makoto Naegi. So until like Nagito like died towards the end, I thought he was like Makoto in disguise, or like in like a future older version of Makoto who somehow like got sick or something. So
that's very fair.
The longest time in the game, I did think he was like Nagito and Makoto were the same character, and just like I don't know what would have happened to him between games, but you know.
Then Makoto himself actually showed up, I think, in the game. Spoiler
Yeah,
alert, those who haven't played it.
Yeah, so there's the part in, so yeah, you know, like when they get the despair disease and Nagito's like lying, you like can't tell the truth. There was like the one line where he's like, yeah, like my name's like made up. So I'm like, oh, okay, maybe my theory of them being the same character is like more, you know, along the right lines. And then Nagito died. I'm like, what? Like that?
Like what?
That completely blindsided me because I thought he was the protagonist from the first game and they wouldn't kill him. I'm like, okay, he's gonna survive again. He'll be fine. And then he died. I was just so crushed and so blindsided.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm gonna say his death is probably one of the more brutal death scenes we see in the whole series.
Oh yeah, that insult to injury. It's like, like that death is just gruesome and
What really drives it home is how you just see his eyes just frozen.
Oh, totally.
That is scary as hell.
Yes, that is not the one that disturbs me the most, though. That disturbs me quite a bit, but not the most.
Yeah.
And then, also, like you said, we do see Makoto afterwards, at the end of the game, that Makoto is actually in there. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I was, really wrong about Nagito, but you're still my favorite character. Just made me like him even more. But yeah, my most disturbing of the deaths, executions, whatever, is Chihiro's. I just do not like seeing the position they put him in. It's just
Yeah, especially when you find out that it wasn't even his original position when he died.
Yes, that one that just makes me really sick to see that.
Yeah.
So
I will say that Mew's death when they come out of the virtual world and just see her like she's gasping for air, clinging to her throat.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I still get cold chill whenever I think of it.
Yeah, that one's bad too. And of course, Kokichi's death scene, you don't really see a lot of it because he gets crushed, but
it is.
You do see the scenes of him lying down in there and stuff, and oh man, those scenes.
It's my heart ripping out my chest. Why don't you?
Yeah, totally. It's even worse if you go check out Steve's streams of that and him voicing Kokichi's last words. It's just it's heartbreaking.
Oh.
It's so good, but it's heartbreaking.
God damn it, sir.
Feel free to put the link there, if anyone wants to check out his past streams of Danganronpa or his current ones of Digimon.
Heiko.
Yeah, so check out Steve. His stuff is amazing. We did also interview him here, which was very amazing.
You did.
Back at the start of the month, for Uri's birthday. But yeah.
To be honest, I'm genuinely surprised not many people had Danganronpa themed questions for him.
There were some. I just didn't get to them, unfortunately, or I would have asked them. Yeah. So we didn't actually talk to him about Danganronpa that time, but yeah. I was gonna do Danganronpa questions, and then I ran out of time, which was again unfortunate, but still, that was still an amazing interview.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I do really like the villain anti-hero characters. Basically, my favorite Steve characters kind of all reflect that.
Yeah. Well, Yahiko, on the other hand, when I first got introduced, I'm thinking you're just a punk. Someone's got to teach you a lesson somehow. And then the second case, I'm like, okay, not the lesson I meant, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Fujiko is also one of my favorite characters, but since I like Nagito more, and he was more my favorite at the start, Fujiko did take me a little while to warm up to.
Yeah.
To be fair. The one antagonisty, more villainous character of the games I don't like is Byakuya, since he messed with Chihiro's body. I do not like that.
And plus he's an asshole.
He is. I will voice him. I will dub him for our streams, but I don't like him that as much.
That is very fair. That's very like me and my Yuri from Bleach. I freaking despise him. But my god, is he entertaining to dub.
Yes, I mean, I don't hate Byakuya that much. I would probably go more to Korekio, but
Oh, no.
if you want
I
to
will
talk
say, when I
about
was
the creepy
when I was doing
reactions.
his voice, yeah, when I was doing his voice for the demo, I'm like, I feel gross. I don't like this.
I'm sorry I made you do the
Mom,
gross characters.
come pick me up. I'm scared.
I'm sorry I made you do the gross characters in both games, like both of the ones that Todd ever recorded. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
will
sorry.
say, it has been hilarious hearing you curse like a sailor as for Yahiko. I'm like, who knew Simon had it in him?
Well, thank you.
Oh, sweet baby boy Simon. He's cursing like a sailor. They grow up so fast.
I mean, doing Fuyuko was fun too, but yeah. Um, Fuyuko and Nagito are both fun to do.
Of course.
And Kokichi too, of course.
Fair.
Yeah, the demo was a lot of fun.
It was.
We'll plan on doing V3 at some point. I don't know when that will happen, but I mean, if you guys want to see it and Tifa wants to join me for it, we could definitely do it at some point.
Do you even have to freaking ask?
Yeah, kinda.
I mean, of course I'll be there.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I don't know when we'll get to that. Probably we'll focus on 2 for a while once we get done with 1 as well. I do really want to do V3. When we started doing Danganronpa 2, I was like so torn between which one to do, 2 or V3.
And then then 2 by 2 going out, you're like, okay, decision made.
Basically, yeah. So I'm like, well, V3 is my favorite, but 2 is also good. I'm like, okay, 2 by 2, yep. I don't know. I don't know if there'll be streams on 2 by 2. There may. I will need to play that through that like myself at least once first before I consider streaming it. Just because more like being blind, it's better for me to be a little more familiar with the game and not stream it while blind. Without like knowing a game, because I'll often have to like look a lot of things up and just like take longer to like look around things and learn what I'm doing. So I don't really like to stream to like don't really want to stream games blind, but plus I'd rather play it on the Switch first before doing it on Steam. Just because the Switch has a little more like ways I can make it accessible for me to see what I'm doing. And like kind of pause the more quick timey kind of things. So that on stream Tifa's eyes will help me for. But yeah, I kind of want to learn 2 by 2 first before I consider streaming it, but we may stream and do videos of it eventually and like compare it to the original 2 and stuff like that if anyone's down for that. Yeah, if you guys would like to see more like comparison talks about them or like thoughts on 2 by 2 as I'm playing it, not like showing me playing it until like I'm more familiar with it, but yeah, I could definitely talk about it like this.
Yeah.
And use music next time. With the Nagito look. Whether or not Tifa would want to join me for videos like for streams like that, that's up to her.
Yeah, I'll be down for that. I'll be down for that.
Okay, well, that's like that could be like future things we could discuss when the game actually comes out. But yeah, I don't know. It might be cool to do kind of like a Quincy Chronicle situation for 2x2 or something like that.
Yeah. Would have to come up with a catchy name for it.
Oh, definitely. uh, yeah, we'll have to think about that. But yeah, future Danganronpa content, that kind of stuff, be free eventually, because I really want to do Kokichi, and that will come on the channel at some point. um,
Well, I really know you're going to have a blast being Kokichi.
Oh, totally. I mean, like, if I had figured out streaming by Kokichi's birthday, I probably would have been better to stream the demo and maybe a little more fun, but the demo was still a lot of fun.
It was.
With our recording of it. So yeah. But yes, 15 years of Danganronpa. It's been a wild ride, even though I've only like been on it for 6. Like not even half. um, and it's definitely been like a personal series that's like made a really big impact for me. And has helped me out a lot in like working through things and stuff. um, so yeah, I mean, I hope you enjoy the games, like maybe not that much, but like a lot too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have any more personal experience with Danganronpa like I do, Tifa.
I'm just hoping we get to see like more look into some of the other characters we didn't really get much to see.
Oh, fair.
In 2x2.
I mean, we do get interesting like stuff for them all if you like go through all their free time events. You get a lot of very interesting backstory for all the characters. I will probably do post game for Danganronpa 2 and V3 when we get to that point as well, so we could go through all the different character free times and stuff. Since obviously you cannot get through all the characters in a single playthrough. It just can't be done. Yeah, we do have a few we're working on, Chiaki and Gundam right now, so yeah, they have interesting stories. Gundam is a lot of fun as well.
He is.
Yeah. And then of course, Kokichi's free time events are just a lot of fun. I particularly like his free time event that is a call out to Yu-Gi-Oh! And Kokichi playing a shadow game. It's really funny.
Oh dear Lord.
I like that one. Yeah, okay. I did say this would be short. I should probably wrap it up. I mean, I'm not really sure what else to say about the series since we're not really getting any questions or anything in the chat. But are there any like final thoughts you want to give on it, Tifa?
Only because I kind of want to. Oh.
Ooh, that's a good one. It's still a good one.
Don't you mean it's a lie?
It's a lie. I do actually, kind of think and hope that we'll get to see Izuru come out.
That's true.
Within the actual game, and like maybe him being like a final victim or a final Blackened, because like he could make a very unsolvable case. Let's face it.
Yes, yes, he could.
So that's kind of one of my desires for the game.
Well, let's face it. When we see the image of Nagito and Hajime looking over that boat, we don't see his eyes.
We don't. We also do not see Nagito's hand. Because he has like the Junko hand or the replacement one Hajime makes for him, depending on which part of the timeline it is. If it is the real world, which I think it is. That's my theory. Because 2 by 2 or 2 times 2 that it looks like equals 4. So, Danganronpa 4, anyone? Which could be rather interesting. There is also what we've seen about the game that if I can stand, I can show it a bit more. But Nagito's design here is different for 2 by 2 on his shirt. It's not this one; it's a different one. So there's also that to consider. Nagito's shirt is different in 2 by 2.
Indeed.
For whatever reason. Yeah. And then of course there's the whole boat thing, which more characters, maybe if they make V-Free a little more of a canon thing in that part of the universe, maybe we could see Shuichi, Maki, and Hibiko come along. You never know.
That could be cool. That could be cool.
Or maybe even all of the casts from all of the games, because that could equal 4. There's a lot of characters for we have 4 games in total if you count Ultra Despair Girls, so maybe the 2x2 is that we're gonna see everybody returning. Who knows?
Who knows, indeed.
How Summer Camp did with them all coming into the virtual world. There's also that.
There's another thing about it. 2x2 is very Noah's Ark.
Oh, that's true. Maybe that's what the book's about.
Two animals of each species, so it could be something to do with that. Who knows?
It could be. I mean, that could be what the boat is about, and that could also be 2 protagonists.
Who knows? But we'll see what happens.
I mean, I would love to see Kokichi hop off that boat. It probably won't happen, but I'd love more Kokichi. I mean, we'll definitely have more Fuyuhiko and Nagito and all the rest of them, because it is confirmed we'll have the original 2 cast at least. Maybe not the English cast, but we'll have that cast of characters to play, so yay. But yeah. As you can maybe tell, I'm very excited for 2x2, and I wish we had new information today that we were supposed to be getting from the demo or whatever. I have not seen any yet. I'll keep looking though. So yeah, anything else we should say before we head off? And I need to go eat.
I can't think of anything really.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm good. It has been a wild ride and quite the journey for me with this game, and my transitioning and stuff, and it helping me with that. But and Nagito, Fuyuhiko, Kokichi, Chihiro, my favorite, all my favorite characters. They're very important to me and stuff.
Yeah.
And again, there will definitely be more Danganronpa content here. Like I said before, Danganronpa 2 on Saturday, and hopefully finishing 1 on Sunday. For 2, we're getting to the first trial, so that should be fun.
Yay!
Yes, that'll be a lot of fun. Where we can actually hear more of Steve. Yeah. See, do you want to do some shout outs again for anyone who's still sticking around?
Yeah.
But, check out Tifa, Minnie, who joined me for streaming the Danganronpa games. And come by the Discord. We have notifications there, and sometimes do fun stuff. Excuse me.
No
Yeah,
worries.
thanks for hanging
See you,
out
Drill.
with us. Yeah, we'll see you later. I hope you guys like the Nagito costume. It is very comfy. um,
And for good luck.
and I guess with that, we'll see you guys on the weekend for more
And gotta give,
Danganronpa.
yeah, and also gotta give
Of
Hiko
course.
himself a shout out too.
Of course. He will probably be streaming again on Friday with more Digimon story time Stranger if you guys want to check that out as well. Which I do also notify in the server. So yeah, he'll probably be back on Friday if you guys want to check that out. We'll probably hopefully be back on the weekend for more Danganronpa shenanigans.
Yes.
So
Should be fun.
yeah, I guess if you watch the VOD or whatever, like, subscribe, all that stuff. And come by the Discord and check out all the links and everybody's channels, whatnot. And yeah, we'll see you next time. And of course, happy 15th anniversary to Danganronpa again. So thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.
Bye.